a tube bender in McDonnell Douglas Aircraft Company, which is now Boeing. Yeah, he was working on the stealth program at the time, and this guy is an absolute brain in with mathematical figures and fixing things and making things work and correcting everything to make everything work. They recommended him to work with the projects up at Area 51, and they inducted him into the Alien Connected Projects to work specifically on the technology and try to figure out how these things work to back engineer them. In fact, I asked him where they're coming from, and he told me, he said, I can't answer that, that's so highly classified, but he did tell me that he worked on the craft to back engineer them. He's aware of their existence. He told me several times of the testing that took place at Area 51. I've met a gentleman that was in the Army in the CID that was involved with several crash recoveries when he was in the CID. Apparently he saw some of the aliens and witnessed the craft, and he was put guard around this crash disk that had crashed. They recalled him on several other crashes. They had to fly him with blackened out windows to several of the crash sites. And some of the crash sites were very putrid to smell, and they had to back up about 45 feet away from the craft. He said it smelled like rotting eggs intermixed with rotting mustard. He said it was just horrible.
And this is someone that you knew?
Yes, I personally know him. He's still currently alive.
Is he still working or retired?
Oh, no, he's retired.
And do you know his name?
Yes, I do.
Can you share it?
Not at this time. The director of Project Blue Book, Robert Friend, told me this. He was fully aware of Project Red Light, and we talked for about an hour on the phone, and he was also reluctant to talk to me about the phenomenon. And so then he started to open up and talk to me about the situation of UFOs, and I asked him, I said, where are these crafts coming from? And he told me he didn't even know where these crafts were coming from. All he knew was that the aliens are real. He's aware that they're coming here, they're penetrating our airspace, they're trying to become close to us. The aliens want to become close to us for some reason or another. They want to try to look like us because they know something is coming. What that is, I don't know. We are absolutely 100% aware of what's going on regarding this intrusion into our airspace, and that we're trying to get a lid on this to try to minimize the sightings, to quell the news media and the witnesses that are reporting these sightings to the news media, and to try to draw an interest in this, to try to push for a congressional investigation. The Air Force didn't want this. They wanted to push this thing under the rug and continue to research this and just get a handle on it and try to get as much information and technology out of these crafts as fast as they could. Well, through my NSA contact, he was in advanced intelligence gathering. He had received several transmissions from the Pentagon and from other satellite monitoring stations of the NSA that they were tracking ETVs. That stands for extraterrestrial vehicles. The NSA is fully aware of the extraterrestrial presence. We've intercepted many of their signals, and we were testing transmissions to try to jam their transmissions and to try to communicate with them. He was aware of top secret bases in Colorado that were monitoring the situation, and there is another base in London is also monitoring the situation regarding the extraterrestrials. They're monitoring our war efforts and what we're doing regarding nuclear bombs and other experiments, the aliens, the locations where they're coming from, where they're originating from. Some of the locations are from Earth. There's underground bases here at Earth where the aliens have constructed bases a long time ago, before Columbus even discovered America. These areas would cause a major upset. They found several of the underground bases down in Puerto Rico. That's the kind of information that the NSA is worried about. They could find out more of these underground bases, and this is why the NSA is really afraid to release this information. Operation Looking Glass is a top secret program project which is ongoing up at Area 51 to try to see into the future, to find out what events will take place in the future. It's currently ongoing up at Area 51 in connection with Project Red Light. It derives from the alien technology, comes from the alien technology itself. The aliens can go into the future and find out what events will take place many years into the future, and they can also go back in time too.